My greetings to everyone and congratulations with the beginning of a new program, Business English for Intermediate Level. First of all, let me know if you can hear and see me well. Please put a plus. Excellent. Okay. So, how is everyone feeling? How is everyone doing? Today is the end of the working week. How challenging was this week for you? Fine, pretty good. Okay. Challenging enough. The word order should be a bit different. Okay. Everything is going well. All right. As far as you understood, the topic of our first session is career choice. And it will include the grammar section, general grammar revision, plus the video, how to know if it's time to change careers. And before we start, let me also warn you and say that I really hope that we won't be interrupted during our session, but due to the emergency power outages, I cannot promise that. So I really hope for your understanding and agility if it happens. Did everyone understand me? What I've just told about emergency power outages. Great. Okay, so let's get started. Do you agree or disagree with the following quotes? Let me read the first quote. Many people quit looking for work when they find the job. Still right, US comedian. Now someone needs to rephrase the following quote, what he or she understands by this quote, and also say whether he or she agrees or disagrees. So please, I need a volunteer who is willing to speak up and talk to me. Some of you already know me well, so please don't be shy. Olena, thank you. Show them how to do it. And Rita is calling me now. Okay, Alena, something went wrong. I missed your connection, so let's try with Rita. It's taken a little while to connect. Hi, Rita.
Good evening.
Okay.
Слышно меня?
Yeah, we can hear you well. With a bit delay, but quite well.
Many people quit looking for work when they find a job. Переводить? Translate?
Okay, let's translate.
Много людей quit быстро, looking for искать работу.
Это не quick, quit. Guys, let's help. Quit. You can help in the chat with translation. Quit, бросать. Leave.
Много людей бросают поиски работы, когда они находят работу.
Вот такой вот каламбур. Quit был. First of all, let's clarify what's the difference between work and job. What is the difference between work and job?
work просто работать, наверное, а job это как должность, наверное.
Occupation or even vocation.
I
Призвание.
agree. I agree with this призвание.
Мгм. Give a
Continue.
reason. Yes, give a reason why you agree with this quote.
No matter how hard you work, someone else is working
Rita,
harder.
don't be in a hurry.
Неважно, как тяжело.
I said, give a reason why you agree with the first quote. Give an argument why you agree. Mhm.
I agree because in my practice, I looking for several time a job, and if I find job where very interesting work, very good colleagues, then I have satisfaction.
I am satisfied, or I become satisfied.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Rita. All right, so I wasn't interrupting you just because of the connection delay, not to interfere with my speech. Когда я ищу работу, when I'm looking for work, либо когда я искала работу, when I was looking for work. Please mind the sequence of tenses. Обращайте внимание на согласование времен. Если вы начинаете говорить в настоящем времени, все должно предложение быть в настоящем времени. И наоборот, если начинаете в прошедшем, говорите о своем прошедшем опыте, все должно быть в прошедшем. Okay. Now, Olena? Olena understood this quote in the following way. She says that Steve Wright, US comedian, concentrates his attention on his new work as soon as he finds it. Well, I haven't thought about this quote from this perspective, but might be. Let's continue. And I've got a couple of questions to discuss. So, what makes a successful career? Again, you can either call me and speak up or simply type your answer in the chat. What makes a successful career? Let's make a list of all things that make a successful career. No one is willing to reply. Okay, Alexandra, education. Olena. Experience. Hi, Olena.
Hi, everyone. For the first question, I would say that not only education or experience, you also should to love your occupation, and it will be like your passion, maybe.
It will become your passion.
Yes, this is maybe the main reason when you can be successful. And of course, you should have a good education, and experience is also important.
And relevant experience. Exactly. Okay, Олена, вам следует любить свою Давайте свою занятость, свою работу переведите.
You should love
Yeah,
your
you should love
occupation.
should without to. Okay, good. Okay, Elena, next question.
For me also.
Yes, why not?
Do you have a career plan? Maybe no, maybe yes, I don't know. I have some step maybe in my career, and maybe it is not necessary to change something.
So you just follow these steps?
Yes, I just follow steps. My step.
Okay.
What would you like to change in your current job or workplace? Maybe I wouldn't like to change anything, but sometimes I want to be. I want to have more free time, not to be so busy in my work.
Flexi work hours.
No, not flexible. To have more time for myself.
Okay, so to have more spare time instead of work.
Yes.
Okay. All right, understood. Thanks. Okay, now let me also read your answers in the chat. So apart from experience and education, Olena also decided to add additional courses. Alexandra, your job must be the deal of your life. Okay, so that's what we've just said. Yes, that your job must be your passion, must be your occupation, must be your vocation. Alexandra, you need to have a desire to learn something new. I would even add to constantly learn something new. Okay, Natalia, personal qualities. I'm not sure if it is the answer to the second or the third question. Maybe even to the first. What makes a successful career? Personal qualities. Okay, Natalia, we clarify that. Okay, Rita also added to have a target. Well, that's what makes a successful career. Okay, and the third question, what would you like to change in your current job or workplace? Except for spare time, a bit more of spare time. Or you are fully satisfied with your current job and workplace? Okay, Oksana. Bring it on. Hi, Oksana. Olena Borovkova, you are a happy person if you are fully satisfied with your work. And successful person. Oksana, we cannot hear you. We cannot neither hear nor see you for some reason. Let's try again. Unfortunately, nothing happens. We can't get you through. So, Oksana, perhaps you can also type your answer in the chat and I will read it. Okay, Alexandra. You are getting more and more active. That's the right spirit. Hi, Alexandra. Alexandra, no sound. We can see you, but we cannot hear you. Nothing has changed, unfortunately. Well, anyway, you can always type in the chat, all right, and fix this issue by our next session, all right? Maybe you'll need to ask administration how to fix that, okay? All right, so I see that some of you have typed their answers. Жанна, the answer to question 3. Actually, I would like to change my current job. I would like to do something, something new or something else. Don't say other. I don't like that. I don't like what I'm doing now. Okay, Жанна, thank you for your honesty. Hanna, I would like to change location and position. Fair enough. Tatiana. What would you like to change in your current job or workplace? Baffle on the table. What is it supposed to mean? Maybe I didn't get the joke. Rita, I like my work. And okay, Rita also added, I like my work, but I want to change my place. Your place of work. Oksana, I would like to be more motivated. For this, I need new skills. So you would like to gain new skills. Natalia, I like my current job and I'm satisfied and I'm fully satisfied, but I'm working in IT and understand that I have to develop myself with my company, along with the company. All right, let's continue. So now look through these activities from 1 to 7 and then match each activity to its area of work from A to G. Okay, Rita, only place. I want to return to your city, Kharkiv. Okay, got it. You are not the only one who would like to return to their native cities, towns, country. So now let's go through the list of words first and word phrases from 1 to 7. Making, manufacturing things, being in charge of people and running the organization, selling products or services, dealing with clients, consumers, working with figures, dealing with employees and training, investing and testing. And now you've got to match the departments with their activities. So let's start with the first department on the letter A, sales and marketing. You've got to match letters with the numbers. No, we are working with the letters and then matching them with the numbers like this. So sales and marketing. Okay, you decided to match the numbers with the letters. Let it be. Doesn't make a big difference to me. So number 1, making and manufacturing things, and you say production. Exactly. Next, being in charge of people and running the organization. C, management. Okay, selling products or services. Sales and marketing. A. 4, dealing with clients and consumers. Dealing with clients and consumers, number 4. No, it's not an A. The previous answer was an A. Okay, G. Of course, G, customer service. Number 5, working with figures. Working with figures, цифры. But of course, B, finance. Okay, number 6, dealing with employees and training. D, human resources, HR, and investigating and testing. Seven, F, research and development, R&D. We are revising some of the vocabulary from our previous course, as far as you understood. So next activity. These phrases from 1 to 6 all include the word career. You've got to match each of them to its correct meaning from A to F. So let's go through the list. From 1 to 6 first. Career move, career break, career plan, career opportunities, career path, and career ladder. Now I'm reading. Now listen to me attentively, don't be in a hurry. Now I'm reading the definition under the letter, and you are matching it with the right word phrase from the list from 1 to 6. So the other way around, we are matching letters with the numbers for me not to repeat it twice. So changes to start, improve your career. Now you're welcome to type your answer. Letter A, changes to start, improve your career. Chances. My bad. Okay, Alexandra, Rita, you got it right. Career opportunities. Next, B, ideas you have for your future career. Indeed, you are right. This is a career plan. Letter C, an action you take to progress in your career. Жанна, Olga, correct. Number 1, career move, like a career step. Move is the same as a step. D, a period of time away from your job. For example, look after your children. A period of time away from your job to look after your children. Yes, that's right, a career break. Number 2, E, a series of levels or steps in your working life. Okay, Maxim, Anna. No, Maxim, I said that you're right. No, that's wrong. Okay, a series of levels or steps in your working life. This is Maxim. Now you got it right. And Hannah. Career ladder. And the direction your working life takes. A career path. Карьерный путь. Okay, next. Listening for main ideas. Let me read the pre-listening part first. Track 1.4. Melissa Fox is the finance director of CSC Media Limited, a television company. Listen to the first part of the interview and answer these questions. So let's also read the questions. How does she describe her current company? What was her previous job? And why is it easy to move from sector to sector in the finance world? Let's listen and catch the answers to these questions.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 4.
Can you tell us about your job?
I'm currently the finance director of CSC Media Limited, Chart Show Channels Group, which is the largest independent television business in the UK. We have a mixture of 16 channels. Some are music, some are children's, and some are movie channels.
What was your previous job?
I was previously the finance director of a chocolate pudding business, so very different from television, but the good thing about being in the finance world is that it's relatively easy to move from sector to sector. The basic skills that you need are similar in each case.
One more time.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 4.
Can you tell us about your job?
I'm currently the finance director of CSC Media Limited, Chart Show Channels Group, which is the largest independent television business in the UK. We have a mixture of 16 channels. Some are music, some are children's, and some are movie channels.
What was your previous job?
I was previously the finance director of a chocolate pudding business, so very different from television, but the good thing about being in the finance world is that it's relatively easy to move from sector to sector. The basic skills that you need are similar in each case.
Okay.
Unit 1. Careers.
No, that's enough. Okay, so who is willing to answer? Who is ready with the answers? Okay, Maxim has just typed the answers. Let's take a look at them and check them. So, how does she describe her current company? The biggest TV channel. Well, you are partially correct. It is the largest independent television business in the UK. And guys, did you catch any other details? Okay, Alena also said with a lot of channels. It has a mixture of 16 channels. And what does this mixture include? Guys, the more details you catch, the better for you. So that is why I am clarifying all the details. Okay, music, yes, children, channels. What else? And movies. Music, children, channels, and music. Okay, the second question. What was her previous job? Chocolate firm, pudding company, chocolate business. Yeah, all of you are right. And what was her position? In the pudding company or in the chocolate business? Of course, yeah, she was a finance director. for a chocolate pudding business? And the third question, why is it easy to move from sector to sector in the finance world? Now I'm waiting the answer to the third question. Basic skills are similar in different areas. Well, yeah, because the basic skills you need are the same. You are right. Okay, next part. Svetlana. Exactly. 1.5. Listen to the second part and complete the extract. Let's go through the extract first. When I was a student, although I was studying space, I thought I would like to do something space afterwards. And I actually did a summer space with one of the big space firms, which was an excellent way to get an space of what the job would be like. I started off as an auditor, and it was through that space that I got my first job. So now you need to fill in the spaces, to fill in the gaps. So I played twice, and you are welcome to fill in the gaps.
Unit 1, Careers, Track 5.
How did you get into finance as a career?
When I was a student, although I was studying chemistry, I thought I would like to do something different afterwards. And I actually did a summer internship with one of the big accountancy firms, which was an excellent way to get an understanding of what the job would be like. I started off as an auditor, and it was through that experience that I got my first job.
Unit 1, Careers, Track 5.
How did you get into finance as a career?
When I was a student, although I was studying chemistry, I thought I would like to do something different afterwards. And I actually did a summer internship with one of the big accountancy firms, which was an excellent way to get an understanding of what the job would be like. I started off as an auditor, and it was through that experience that I got my first job.
Okay, do you need
Unit
to play?
1, Careers.
Do you need me to play it one more time or not? Ready to complete the gaps? One more time, okay. Yeah, might be a bit too fast.
Unit 1, Careers, Track 5.
How did you get into finance as a career?
When I was a student, although I was studying chemistry, I thought I would like to do something different afterwards. And I actually did a summer internship with one of the big accountancy firms, which was an excellent way to get an understanding of what the job would be like. I started off as an auditor, and it was through that experience that I got my first job.
Okay.
Unit 1,
Okay, let's see
Careers.
what you've got. Does anyone want to read the following passage and complete it instead of me? No one? Okay, let it be me then. So when I was a student, although I was studying chemistry indeed, I thought I would like to do something, number 2, something different afterwards. And I actually did a summer, number 3, internship. Okay, what is an internship? The so-called traineeship. Да, стажування. Стажировка. with one of the big number 4 not accounting but accountancy firms, she said, which was an excellent way to get an number 5 outstanding. Мгм. Not outstanding, outstanding выдающийся. Нам нужно имя существительное из-за артикля. To get an experience of what the job would be like. Actually, yeah. Well, lexically, we can also use experience, but the original word was understanding. Number 5, understanding. And I started off as an auditor, and it was through that. And now, number 6, yeah, experience, that I got my first job. Right, you are. Okay, we keep on listening. Now, Melissa is asked if she has had any good advice during her career. Listen to the third part and number these points in the order in which she mentions them. A. Maintain clarity. What does it mean to maintain clarity? Oksana switched to either Ukrainian or Russian keyboard. Визначати чіткість. Не зовсім. Не погоджуюсь. Ну, не зовсім погоджуюсь з вами. І ще варіанти будуть? Ну, вот это уже ближе. Сохранять ясность. Угу. Да, сохранять, поддерживать ясность, четкость, определенность. Угу. Next, be able to see the key point and the key decision you have to make. Okay, what is the word key as an adjective? Окей, да, ключевой, основной. And letter C. Do not overcomplicate things. What does it mean to overcomplicate? Максим, без «не». Вы полностью фразу перевели, да. Не усложнять. Угу. Не усложнять вещи. Okay, now let me play.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 6.
Have you had any good advice during your career?
Yes, I've had lots of advice during my working career. I think the thing that stands out is really not to overcomplicate things. Especially in the finance world, people can get bogged down in a lot of detail, and it's important to try and maintain clarity and always be able to see above all the numbers that you're given and all the data, and what is really the key point and the key decision you have to make.
Once again.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 6.
Have you had any good advice during your career?
Yes, I've had lots of advice during my working career. I think the thing that stands out is really not to overcomplicate things. Especially in the finance world, people can get bogged down in a lot of detail, and it's important to try and maintain clarity and always be able to see above all the numbers that you're given and all the data, and what is really the key point and the key decision you have to make.
Okay,
Unit
so let's check the order. 1, C, 2, A, and 3B, exactly. Good, and now the final part of the listening. So listen to the final part and decide which was the interviewer's question, A, B, or C. Let me read the questions. A. What is the most interesting question you have been asked at interviews? B. What is the key difference between people who work in finance and those who work in research? And C. How would you advise people who are starting their careers? Let's listen and decide. What is the primary question?
Unit 1. Careers. Track 7.
What I've found in coming across people who've applied for positions in the companies I've worked in is the key difference is people who've done a lot of research on the companies that they've applied to. People have taken the time to not just read company accounts, but research on what the company is moving into and are able to really ask those interesting questions at interview, and makes all the difference. So I say research is the key.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 7.
What I've found in coming across people who've applied for positions in the companies I've worked in is the key difference is people who've done a lot of research on the companies that they've applied to. People have taken the time to not just read company accounts, but research on what the company is moving into, and are able to really ask those interesting questions at interview, and makes all the difference. So I say research is the key.
Okay, so did you hear the answer? Did you hear the question? Okay, Жанна says B. Does everyone agree with Жанна? Or maybe you can also suggest other options. Okay. Tanya, Жанна, go for B. What about the rest? Katya is hesitating. Between A and B, Oksana says A. Natalia agreed with Oksana, and no one picked C. No one chose C. Actually, the right answer is C. Let's re-listen to it and then discuss in more detail why C is the right answer.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 7.
What I've found in coming across people who've applied for positions in the companies I've worked in is the key difference is people who've done a lot of research on the companies that they've applied to. People have taken the time to not just read company accounts, but research on what the company is moving into, and are able to really ask those interesting questions at interview, and makes all the difference. So I say research is the key.
Unit 1. Career.
So, in the following extract, she is given advice to people who are starting their career. And actually, what is her primary advice to these people? F. Where does it come from, Hanna? F doesn't exist. Okay, research is the key. That's right. So before you apply for any position, you've got to make research of the company, of the activities the company is involved in. That is why C is the right answer. And now I've got a question to you. What would you advise to people who are starting their careers in accountancy, for example? What would be your best advice to people who are starting their careers in accountancy? Actually, it doesn't matter in any business, because I know that some people are working for IT. So that is why, what is your best advice to climb the career ladder? Waiting for your answers. Okay, Olena, to send as many CVs as possible. That's what you meant. Well, yeah, actually, at the beginning of your career path, it can be a solution indeed. Okay, Tatiana, to look for another job. Maybe even for another vocation, for another occupation, engagement, for a completely different area of work. Oksana, to have good skills and comment in finance. Okay, agreed. Alexandra, always develop yourself. Natalia. They should start working for famous companies. Okay, for well-known companies. To gain experience. Okay, Жанна. If you want to earn more money, you should speak English. Okay. Anna, to be self-confident. Yeah, and never underestimate yourself. Katya, have basic knowledge, education, and a desire to learn. Basic knowledge and basic education. Okay, I would say have relevant knowledge, education, and a desire to learn. But at the beginning, yeah, of course, if we're talking about the beginners, yeah, to have basic knowledge will be enough for a start. Okay. Now, we've got a couple of exercises left to drill your vocabulary. So, let's complete them. Complete the sentences below with the verbs in the list. Climb, decide, have, make, offer, and take. Okay, Rita mentioned that she agrees with Anna. Now, the sentences. So, let me read the sentence and you fill it in with an appropriate word. Employees in large multinationals get excellent career opportunities if they are willing to travel. Now you've got to choose one of the verbs from the list. Have, exactly. Number 2. Some people get a career break to do something adventurous, like sailing around the world or going trekking in India. Yeah, right, you are. Take. Number 3. One way to gap a career move is to join a small but rapidly growing company. Waiting for your answers. Number 3. Someone says climb. Svetlana says make. And the right answer is make. To make a career move. Number 4. Certain companies gap career opportunities to the long-term unemployed or to people without formal qualifications. Yeah, you are right, offer. Number 5. Ambitious people often gap on a career plan while they are still at university. Number 5. Make on a career plan. Make up. You can make it up or draw it up, but not make on. Yeah, Tatiana, you are completely right. And Katya as well, including Жанна and Rita. So, decide on. Принимать решение. And number 6, in some industries, it can take a long time to gap the career ladder. Make означает создавать, производить. Yeah, to climb the career ladder. Карабкаться по карьерной лестнице. Подниматься по карьерной лестнице. Next and last. Look at these groups of words. Cross out a word or a word phrase in each group that doesn't go with the verb. So you need to find an odd лишнее, an odd word. Make a fortune, make progress, make a living, and make a training course. One of the words or word phrases doesn't match the verb make, and you got to find it. Make a living. Make a living means зарабатывать на жизнь. Make a living exists. It's a fixed expression. Make a fortune also exists. You've got to find the extra one, the odd one. Make a fortune – сколотить состояние. Материальное состояние. Okay, Жанна, the last. And Katya said, make a training course. Yes, you're right. Make a training course doesn't sound right. Next. Get progress, get a promotion, get a bonus, get fired, or get the sack. American and British variants. Maxim, I bet that everyone is willing to get a bonus for the work they've done. And no one wants to get fired. I still can't see the right answer. Get fired – быть уволенным. Get a promotion – получить повышение. Get a bonus – получить бонус, денежное вознаграждение, премию. Finally. Get progress. It doesn't make any sense, get progress, because we don't get it, we make it. Yeah, we make progress, but don't get it. Number 3, earn commission, earn a part-time job, earn money, earn 40,000 per year. Мы выбираем лишнее слово, которое не подходит к глаголу earn. То есть с earn оно не употребляется. А earn money – это как раз то, что нам нужно. Yes, earn a part-time job. Because you can do a part-time job, but not earn it. Number 4. Do part-time work. Do a mistake, do a 9-to-5 job, do your best. Exactly. Because we don't do mistakes, but makes them. Exactly. Okay, number 5. Take a pension, take an opportunity, take time off, take early retirement. Retirement – выход на пенсию. What can't we take? No, we can't take an opportunity. Take an opportunity or take an advantage of the situation. Yeah, Maxim, you are right. We cannot take a pension because we can get it, but not take it. Or receive it at least. Number 6, work flexi time, antisocial hours, overtime, or an office job. Come on. Number 6. Still thinking? Yes, work an office job doesn't sound right because you do an office job. Okay, so we are done with you for today. Flexi time, flexible hours. Flexi time means flexible hours. I don't give you any homework because we will meet with you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be watching the video and working with this video. So please let me know if you have any questions to me. I can stay with you for a couple of extra minutes. If you have any questions, please ask. If no questions, then I say I wish you a good evening and a great weekend ahead. Жанна, not this time. As far as I know, we will be working in a group that we have been working today. In a middle-sized group, let's call it so. All right. Welcome. And goodbye for now.